26th June morning. It's probably around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Physically, I feel okay. Um, I just still have like that deadhead feeling, you know? Like you're not completely alive inside. Uh, yeah, I'll tell you though, man. After that very, very, very short bike ride I took yesterday, that's sort of freaked me out a little bit, man. I'm not understanding why that vibration on my ass is really fucking my head up bad. Um, that's weird. I sort of ran across some videos on sleep today. But like I said, I mean, God, I don't even know how long. I wake up. Sometimes I wake up 50 times at night. Because I'm a side sleeper and a belly sleeper, and I toss and turn, and every time I toss and turn, I wake up every single time at night. Um, I don't wake up and open my eyes and eat dinner, but I wake up like in my head, and I recognize that I'm turning around because I have a body pillow that I hold um, while I sleep. So I make sure I got my body pillow in position. So, anyways, yeah, it's just I don't know, just different things. Also, was watching these guys making fun of these influencers online, and I was just watching. They were sort of showing the lives of these influencers and what they're doing, and I was like, "Holy fuck, man, that was me before this fucking head injury." I mean, that's how busy I was. Just from 5 o'clock in the morning, getting up at 5, and then just going all fucking day, and laying down around 9, 10 o'clock, and then not getting a good night's sleep. So yeah, things I think this is a wake up call. Uh, I'm 42. I'm not afraid to die at all. Uh, the only things I feel left undone on this earth is, my son's 13, so maybe I need to um, be here for him still. But other than that, I'm not afraid to go. I just find this very fucking interesting, is what I find it. This is not how you want to live. This is not a life. Okay, this is. I'd rather be dead. Why wouldn't you? Why would you rather be stuck in your house, disabled, mentally not be able to, use your capacity of your brain or your mind as you used to, physically not be able to do the things that you're used to, and then still have that drive and desire to do all this stuff, but not be able to do it. So yeah, I mean, honest answer, I'd much, much rather be fucking dead right now. This is insane. This is stupid. Um, this has been over 2 months. And like I said, I mean, this is probably, long term, this is probably going to take a year or more to fucking recover from. Um, Best case scenario, maybe a few more months. If I can get out to the farmhouse and relax and get that relaxed time in, maybe a few more months. I'm doing like these sound baths. I did that sound bath the other day before going out to my customer's house. I wouldn't have been able to deal with her if I had not done it. So these things work, but they're temporary. They're temporary until whatever is mainly going wrong with me is fixed. Until the root cause of my fucking problem is fixed. Again, I have 3 issues going on. CPTSD, which is PTSD from childhood. This I just found out recently. I knew I had PTSD, but I thought it was from my fall that I took 7 years ago, which never made sense to me because I'm like, why the fuck would I have? It didn't make any sense. It was a short fall, 15 feet maybe. Didn't make any sense. So now I figured out that it's PTSD, but it's CPTSD from childhood. That's why every time when I get a major head injury, the first thing I revert back to is my childhood, and I get scared and I think about things that I thought were done a long, long fucking time ago. So that's what I'm dealing with, CPTSD. So I'm getting down slowly to that. Again, in order to fix that, because I have blank spots in my head, in my timeline, and it just doesn't make sense. And I believe in those blank spots lies probably what is causing me to have these issues, with my, that I can't get over for some reason, that are deep down in me that I just can't seem to shake off. Then the upper cervical instability. Definitely have to, I definitely got to get this fixed because that is not a good feeling. So riding that bike, I'm on like a 10 speed, 12 speed, whatever, so how the seat's higher and you're hunched over, sort of leaning forward on your bike. My neck muscles are all gone still from doing my customer's bullshit fucking work, you know? So my neck muscles are all still fucking, it feels like, dude, it feels like I went in the gym and did a 2-hour workout just on my neck. That's what it feels like. So there's no stabilization of my neck. I have to constantly be fucking aware of. That's why this position that I'm in now, laying down with my head just lightly elevated above the rest of my body in a straight position, is the most comfortable position. And I right now I got my pillow double, but I'll switch from that to that, and then I have those two ball things that I put back here occasionally. So yeah, just it feels like my neck's super thick. It feels like it's, it feels like it's the size of a watermelon. That's how thick it feels. And then like when I put stress on it throughout the day, right now, since I overdid those neck muscles, remember, because I was in a bent position painting deck boards for 5 hours on a Sunday. So that's what did it. It took it because you have to use your neck muscles to keep your head up, and it wore out on my neck muscles. So the other day yesterday when I was riding my bike, bouncing up and down, it was torture. I thought I was going to really fuck something up bad because I had no neck muscles. It felt like my head was going, blah, 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 which then sets in all the fucking, the electrical fucked up signals and the goddamn pains and the dizziness and nausea and all that. Okay, so we got the CPTSD, we got the chronic or the upper cervical instability, and then we have the concussion I'm still dealing with. And this is what I need to figure out. I'm realizing it's now that I think I'm starting to be able to put things together better. Something's causing when I hit my head, something's causing me to black out. Like I said, I had well over a dozen knockout, either blackout or scene star concussions. Well over a dozen by the time I was 18. Had well over a dozen while in the 3 years I was in the military, and then God knows how many dozens and dozens and dozens I've had in the past 20 years. Dozens and dozens, probably over 100, well over 100. So I'm wondering, like, what is going on? Like, this is something I don't know yet. I don't know if I ran across it in my research before, but something I'm trying to be aware of if I come across is why I'm getting blacked out so easily, And I don't know if I documented. I hit my head when my son was up last weekend. I hit my head, and he was like, "Oh shit, Dad!" But I didn't even say anything. Didn't make a big deal of it because I didn't black out. It just sent a little, through me real quick, and I was over it. Um, but it's a lot to put together. And now that I've gotten it broken down to CPTSD, cervical instability, and then of course the concussion that I'm currently going through. Um, it's very dangerous. And like I said, I mean, I was watching, these guys make fun of these influencers, and I was listening to how fucking crazy these influencers' schedules were, their daily schedules. And I was sitting there and I was like, man, fuck. I mean, if you own a business, if you're doing your own work, that's how busy you stay. That's not uncommon. And it is. It really is. It's abusive. It's abusive. Our bodies, our minds, nothing was meant to take that kind of daily stress and abuse constantly. Constantly. Guys, I'm 42. This is why I'm telling you. This is why guys, especially young men, are dying early right now. And then again, you got to be careful with that fucking jab that they're giving everybody is obviously causing cardiac issues and arrhythmias and all that in people. So if you've had the jab, you better be fucking careful, man. Which I have not, and I will not ever. Nobody ever put anything in my fucking body. Fuck them. But yeah, this is important because that's what it is. I think I think my health has been sacrificed very, very, very badly to the point where if I don't make drastic changes right now, I am going to either be in a care facility or being taken care of by family or, like I said, running around, on my own out in the woods or something. Um, but that's how serious this is. Like, I mean, you can't just keep pushing through it. I mean, what, you just push until you just kick over? I mean, there's no excuse ever. You always have to get it done. You always have to keep moving. You always got to do it. And there's no fucking. You can never say no, because if you say no, it's just a fucking excuse, right? But you have to say no, because if you don't, then what good is it going to do if you're dead? So yeah, I'm definitely. I mean, things have definitely changed. I've realized that this phone. I don't even want to have this phone anymore. I don't want to have a fucking phone. I want to have a house. I think a house phone is fine, one that's connected to the goddamn wall that people can leave a fucking message on. If they really truly want me to get a hold of me. Um, Otherwise, I mean, we shouldn't be thinking about things. Nothing. There should this whole lifestyle, this materialist lifestyle, consumerist lifestyle, this thought that we're supposed to be concerned with all these people that are hundreds and thousands of miles away from us that we see once a year, or if even that. I mean, it's just very strange, man. Everything goes against my natural, what tells me is natural. Everything. Everything goes against what tells me is natural. Um, and I'm making big changes, and I'm not gonna have. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me anymore because whatever we're here on this earth for, uh, I believe I made my mark. And right now, I just feel like it's more as an example of people if I died like right now, of people that knew me point at me and see, don't, yeah, see, that's why you don't want to do that. And I mean, that's great. At least people learned some things from me, not what not to do. But I want, with my remaining time left on this earth, to um, start making it a thing of when I die, people will say, "Oh, see the piece, see this, you see this piece that he had, you see how comfortable he lived, even with nothing." I want to be that kind of an example. I'm tired of being in that example of, hey, if you push, if you wake up at 4 in the morning, do nothing but piss excellence till you fall asleep at 11 o'clock at night and then dream for 4 hours about how wonderful you are, then you'll have all the riches. You'll be able to, I'm done with all that bullshit, guys. That's the rat race. That's the rat race. I'm done with all of it. Done with it. You can buy a new car. You can have a trophy wife. You can do this. You can do that. No, fuck you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And I wasn't even doing that stuff to acquire those things before. I was literally doing those things just that way I could sort of make myself comfortable financially and be able to have something to leave to my kids. But I'm realizing that, look, if you are trying to save money, if you are a poor person like me and you are trying to save money for the future, that is a fool's decision. They can yank this money. Money is paper, guys. Money is nothing. This is all bullshit. This whole game is bullshit. It's nothing but bullshit. And it's not good for you. It's all about, don't you understand? We have a certain time on earth. If you are spending all your time and your priorities and your importance in making money, and you have fooled yourself to the point where you're making the excuses of, well, the reason I can't spend time with my family right now is I am trying to provide for them so that way they can take care of themselves when I'm gone. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And you're doing it to yourself. You're not doing it for your family. You're not, no. Stop lying. It's all bullshit. Because that money can get taken at any time. That stuff disappears at any time. This game, this materialist game that they got us in, I don't know if it's like this everywhere in the world, but I know it's like this in my little part of America and with most people I know here in America. And that I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. I'm literally going to only work as much as I absolutely have to absolutely get by with the least that I need. That's how I'm spending the rest of my life. And hopefully by doing that, it will free up my time. Maybe that will help heal. Maybe I've been in such fucking push mode for so many goddamn years and such confusion and in everything just, stemming from the CPTSD bullshit and never coming from the right perspective on anything. I don't know. But I know I'm changing it. I know I'm changing it all. And I'm seeing that, all of this is a distraction. All of it is. These fucking phones, all this entertainment industry, all this shit. All these little toys you can go out and buy and take your mind off. What are you trying to take your mind off? Living? So you're living and experiencing life in exuberance and, going and making money so that you can spend money on things to take your mind off of living. I'm done.